Alright guys, here we are with more Mass Effect 3. And in the last episode I think we just finished wrapping things up at the Citadel. So we have a couple of new quests that we got. We got the Priority Thessia. The Asari, growing desperate as the Reapers attack their systems, have revealed an artifact that may hold the key to finding the catalyst. Now I don't think the story ever explained what the catalyst is, at least I don't remember. So I'm gonna tell you what the catalyst is. So because we are building a crucible, a huge giant weapon against the Reapers, it requires a thing or a object called catalyst to trigger that weapon. So the catalyst is basically the trigger that fires the weapon. That's what we need and what we are missing. We can't use the weapon without the catalyst. So we are basically looking for it so we can finish the crucible. So meet a scientific team at the temple on Thessia and investigate the artifact for clues. And yeah. So next, what's this? Oh yeah, nothing. Shore leave. So next we're gonna do this. Dr. Bryson is working on a classified project and needs help. Contact him in his lab on the Citadel. So this Dr. Bryson, he has found something very interesting concerning the Reaper War and the Alliance. So we're gonna go meet this guy. Dr. Bryson's lab. And this is a DLC mission, folks, so... And those who have just purchased Mass Effect 3 and don't have any DLCs with it can't do this mission. And it's gonna be a long sitting because I think I'm gonna be finishing this DLC on this session. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to fit all of that on one video. But there'll be at least 3 videos, maybe even 4 videos of this DLC coming up, I think. So there's Dr. Bryson.
Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That guy has got a quite big head compared to the rest of his body.
That's an interesting
It looks
goal.
kinda
But is
unnatural
anyone doubting
and
the
weird
Reapers
to me.
exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence.
I don't know.
Reaper motives, their operational
He's very
tactics,
skinny.
anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for
So
the
can you
challenge?
prove God?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
How does this matter now?
Alliance resources are stretched pretty thin. Is this really worth the time?
Just imagine if this task force had existed 3 years ago when you discovered the Prothean beacon. This whole war might not have happened. But now with new
That's a
information
lot of
we've
what
uncovered,
ifs.
a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
Shit.
This is Commander Shepard.
I almost
need
missed that
C-Sec at my
Paragon
location,
interrupt.
now.
Shit.
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Goddamn quick time events.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine. But I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What?
So now I get to interrogate this guy.
What's happening?
So this guy murdered Dr. Bradley. So we got rid of him. They got rid of him fast. Such a detailed face on that one scientist, and then they kill him in under 2 minutes, or kill him off. Interesting.
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I
So
was
now he's pleading
myself.
innocence that he didn't know
And
what he
then-
was doing.
I don't know. A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
You shot Bryson. You killed him.
No, I couldn't have. I'm not a murderer. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger?
But I would never do that.
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Except indoctrination doesn't work that fast.
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of
You
creature.
just can't go on and
Our
off
field teams have been tracking
from
it. That
indoctrination. Once
artifact
you're
came in from our
indoctrinated, you're
researcher,
indoctrinated.
Darnell. He sent an audio
This
log
guy
to
is all
Lana.
over a sudden acting normal again. An indoctrinated person
What's
wouldn't be
wrong?
able to do that. So this is something else.
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Oh shit.
Damn it. Get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, sir.
So something
Commander,
is
you'll
taking
want to
control
see
of
this.
him and speaking
It's an
through him,
outgoing
but we don't
message
know
from
what.
Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost
Oh,
an
shit.
apex predator. And it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
So this Leviathan, what they're referring to is some kind of a thing, machine, weapon, I don't know, that is capable of destroying a Reaper dreadnought. So that's what Dr. Bryson was looking for. And yeah.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more
But we
information.
still don't know what happened to the Dr. Bryson's assistant. Why did he kill him?
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements.
Fun fact, those globes that you can see over there, that
Garneau
globe
appears to be
that is
our
behind
best
that
lead to track
glass,
Leviathan, but he does not
those
state
things
a
are in
destination.
Mass Effect 1 and 2 as well. You can find one of the globes in Mass Effect 1, and you can also encounter one of the globes in you can encounter one of the globes in Mass Effect 1, and in Mass Effect 2 you can actually find one of the globes, and it will also be transported into your private cabin. Then get me one.
He's out there somewhere. And we need him.
I'll do what I can. Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan.
I think I actually
It may help
found
us
that
locate
globe in
Garneau.
Mass Effect 1. If I remember correctly. I don't know. It's in Elatania. The planet full of monkeys. And the place where I also did the Paragon exploit. Okay, let's see this galaxy map.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
So now we're on to search the lab for clues on Garneau, Dr. Garneau's whereabouts. And Garneau is one of the members of the teams that Bryson sent on looking for Leviathan.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant.
Why would Bryson
Think
be
Garneau was
investigating
following
that?
a trail of blackout
I mean,
crimes?
Garneau
It is
would be
possible.
follow something like this.
We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
I guess if he wants to track down,
Here's the time and
Leviathan.
date chart for the crimes.
then
Can
you
you
might
filter
want
for murders where
to
the killer
investigate
claimed
these
memory loss?
crimes.
Adding the search
So we are
filter,
assuming
you
that
get
the
exactly results
Leviathan
from
actually
Galaxy
took
Maps program.
control of the assistant and killed Bryson. But we don't know how. How he did that. Maybe it's a long-range indoctrination or something, I don't know. Okay, what's this? I don't want to do that, I want to leave this place. So no Reaper influence, at least we're not thinking that it is. But this is certainly a Reaper thing.
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction.
A piece of sovereign.
How's that working out for you, big guy?
The dangerous thing with this is that even a piece just as small as this is capable of indoctrinating slowly. So it might actually be one of the reasons
Loch Ness Monster?
for the
Please see your
assistance
Loch Ness Monster is more
blackout.
Interesting and non-existent.
Except like I said, the Reaper indoctrination doesn't work instantly, it doesn't go on and off. It's permanent. Permanent hypnosis.
by Anne Bryson, age 9.
This does not seem relevant at the moment.
Alright.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me a preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
So yeah, I suppose you already know that the Batarians, when they found the derelict Reaper ship, they took it for themselves to investigate the technology used in it. But the ship slowly indoctrinated all the Batarians, and the Batarians died from, or betrayed themselves, they destroyed themselves from within. And of course the Batarian
Meteorite fragment,
general,
maybe.
or whoever he was, Belak.
He was
What's his
studying
name,
it
Balak?
as an object of importance.
Yeah, he told us
We should
about
look
that,
more
and
closely at
he
the
blamed
sample.
us for it, even though it was their own fault.
Meteorite sample. With traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need ESO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, Element Zero will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map,
The search filters will allow us to
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
remove some of the
a trace chemical
non-important
residue.
systems
It
in
may
the
be
galaxy
visible
map.
under another light source.
Okay, so there's a light switch. Okay, so we have some kind of physics math here.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
Alright. Is there anything else on this table? Nope, let's see these. Video log picture.
By Anne Bryson,
Another Anne Bryson
age
picture.
9.
I assume
does
Anne
not
Bryson
seem
is
relevant at the
Dr.
moment.
Bryson's daughter or something.
Looks like data on the Rachni.
Rachni.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
That's actually
It
new
is
information
possible that
because
Bryson's team is using
everybody
ancient
believes that the
Rachni fleet
Rachni,
activity to find
well,
Leviathan.
not everybody
We
knows,
saw a data pad
but what
containing
we know
data
is that
on
the
Rachni
Rachni,
movements
during the
earlier.
Rachni Wars,
It
the
may be
Rachni
relevant.
were indoctrinated by the Reapers, but like Dr. Bryson said right there, the Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. So they weren't actually being controlled by the Reapers, they were actually controlled by this Leviathan thing.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, let's dig up his heart from his body. Let's go to the morgue.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
So...
By Anne Bryson. Age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... art.
Alright. But I know one place where we can find another picture of Anne Bryson. And it's right next to Dr. Bryson's bed. Right here, except that we can't interact with that. What about this one? Yep.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood.
So looks like
art.
there's some kind of code
Wait a
in
minute.
there. Numbers.
Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
Alright, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
Nice. So now we can actually look at the Reaper, whatever that was. I already forgot.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Adding it now.
So I believe we have all the filters now. And we should be able to narrow down the locations quite a bit. So let's add all the filters.
Alien sightings.
Based
Okay.
on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations.
We can go there now, but we want to narrow it down more. We don't want to waste our time searching systems that may not
Reaper activity?
end up being the right locations.
3 possibilities.
Alright, we got to narrow it down more. Now what about locations with element 0?
deposits.
One match.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
So Garneau is in that system, so we can now go look for him. Turn to Normandy. Vroom.
Commander?
Usually after these missions, the crew member will have something to comment about the Leviathan. I'm gonna go talk to Edie. If she doesn't say anything, then we can just go on. Go on about our business.
Shepard, you are staring.
Okay. She didn't say anything. After we find Dr. Garneau, maybe the crew member will comment about what happened. So Dr. Garneau is somewhere. Let's find him. And I might also recommend searching the systems that didn't contain Dr. Garner's locations, because usually those systems hold credits and other artifacts. So despite all the tracking down we did, I'm still gonna search the systems that didn't have anything, just because they hold resources that we can use.
I found something.
Alright. Resources like this. We are not gonna find Dr. Garneau here, but we might find something more useful stuff. Ilium. Too bad we can't land there, because I really like Ilium. It's just such a pretty city. Assets recovered. Alright, what about the Luzarn system? Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. So what? There's only one planet. That one. Okay. Let's check it out. Nope. Okay. Where's the...
Signal confirmed.
There we go. Oh, there was a asteroid rock. There's something else here as well. Let's keep looking. There's one asset here hidden somewhere. No idea where though. There we go. Nice, now we can get out. I think we have searched every system. Now, I think we can go look for Garneau now. Well, we don't have to look, we know where he is, or supposedly he is. So, let's check out. Yeah, oh, 50%. We haven't discovered this place. Okay, interesting. So I've been here already, but since I unlocked 2 new systems because of the search thing. Alright, interesting.
I found something.
Alright, found something. Hope it's credits. Even though I don't really need credits anymore because I did buy the Black Widow. Oh crap! I should probably upgrade that thing. Or go to the armory and... Well, I don't know. Did I buy the Black Widow? I must have. I don't remember. Oh, there it is. God damn it, I almost missed it. Warcha Labor Team. Nice. We got some Warcha Warcha on our arsenal, even though Warcha aren't really that great. But they're a labor team, so they can do some manual labor, work on the crucible and whatnot.
Signal confirmed.
Alright, what's in here? Heshtok. Okay. Void Devil's Fighter Wing. I wonder who they are. There we go. Right here. More salvage. Nice, this system is done. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. There's nothing in those 2 systems, I know. For a fact. Well, not for a fact, but... Yeah, these are all discovered. Kite's Nest. We haven't been here, or we have been here, but after we narrowed those locations or found those search filters, the galaxy map, we unlocked more locations. These are all possible locations where the Garneau could be, but there's no quest indicator because we already narrowed the location to 1 system where we should go. But like I said, I recommend investigating these because you can find stuff. War assets and whatnot. credits, fuel, upgrades, I don't know. Well, not maybe not upgrades, but some war assets and maybe credits. There we go. Governor Croton Business. Okay. Some sort of Batarian leader, I believe. Because we are in the Batarian home system, Kite's Nest. Okay, we're done with this place. Or not Batarian home system, but Batarian home cluster. I think the Batarian home world is right here. This is the Batarian home world. Karshan. It's already destroyed by the Reapers, or Reapers have taken control of that place. So I'm gonna land on the system that where Dr. Garneau is, and then I will actually visit the armory before I actually land, because I want to make sure that I have the Black Widow. If I don't have the Black Widow, then at least I know that I don't have it, so I know to return to the Citadel. But of course I will finish this. I will finish this mission first, and I might as well save the game too, so that the video won't be too long.
Signal confirmed.
Okay, Dr. Garneau should be here.
Garneau.
Alright, Garneau's over here. We can leave the orbit. I'm gonna search for more assets, because there's one asset left here. There we go. Investigate. Fuel. Alright. So I'm gonna return to Normandy and quickly visit the armory. Nice. Let's see if I have the Black Widow. Yes, I do. Nice. I also have plenty of credits. I could upgrade it. Should I upgrade it? Well, it's always worth upgrading the Spectre weapons, because I might actually use some of these myself, especially Black Widow, because it's actually pretty damn good. It's a semi-automatic Widow sniper rifle, basically. It's almost as powerful as a Widow, but it's semi-automatic. That makes it much more better. Is there any assault rifles that I could upgrade? I've already upgraded the weapon that I'm using, the whatever that name is. Valkyrie. Well, I don't think it's... Is there nothing that I could upgrade? I'm not very familiar with the assault rifles in the game. I only know that the Lancer is very good and the particle rifle is very good. At least those are the weapons that I use in multiplayer. But as for other assault rifles, I'm kinda on the fence about them. Revenant, I like Revenant too, and I like the Phaeton rifle as well, but I don't think I wanna waste credits on actually upgrading those two weapons. I wanna only upgrade weapons that I will be using, and I won't be using Phaeton rifle and the Revenant. My squad mates are probably using them, but I won't. So let's land. Oh right, I forgot to actually save the game. So I'm gonna do it now, right now, at least save the footage, so see you in the next episode.